Hi friends, Tina did it here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you two Christmas decoration projects. I made these using all Dollar Tree items. I have this triangle which looks like a tree and there's a scene in the back with little people. This is perfect for a village, which I'm trying to make, and this Christmas tree, which you could always add like a bottom part to it, like a trunk. So if you want to see how I made those two projects, just keep on watching. For my first project, I'm going to start off with this triangle wooden frame from Dollar Tree, and here's the barcode just in case you'd like to order it from online. And I'm going to go ahead and spray paint that green. Once it's dry, I'm going to print out this scenery from, I just went on Google and Googled like a scenery with snow because I will be adding snow to the bottom of this triangle. And I forgot to mention, you don't have to paint your triangle green. You can go ahead and do it white if you'd like. Any color that goes with your style, go ahead and paint it that color. Here I'm just trying to figure out which side or which part of the picture I want, and then I'll be flipping the paper over and tracing the triangle with a pencil, and I'll be cutting the triangle out. You can definitely make your triangle also with glitter. I made one that has tons of glitter and I put ornaments inside. If you missed out on that video, I'll put the link down in the description. And so you don't have to have it just green or just one color. You can definitely add glitter too if you'd like. Now that I've traced my triangle, I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. Notice when I cut it, I left the white part in the bottom. That's completely fine. It's just because I will be adding snow later on anyway, so you won't really see the bottom. But try to fit your frame in there, and you probably will need some trimming because we're trying to fit this inside of the triangle, so you might need to trim it down a little bit. But if you do need to trim it down, definitely cut down from the white part from the bottom. When you're cutting, just make sure to cut a little bit at a time. You don't want to cut too much and then it will be too small for the back. Before I forget to mention, if you like videos that are straight on point and cute and simple projects like this one, and definitely affordable, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button so you're notified every time I upload a video. There, now that that fits in perfectly, I'm going to go in with Mod Podge, put some on the back, and glue that picture in place. Another good idea for this is that you can drill some holes into the triangle frame and add some fairy lights and actually have the homes back there lighting up. Now I'm just going to spread out the Mod Podge evenly and put the paper down and let that dry. There, it's starting to look great already. And remember, you could also make the outside white. It does not have to be green, but I wanted to go for a Christmas tree look, and as if the village is inside a Christmas tree, that's why I went ahead and painted it green. Now I'm just going to go in with Mod Podge. I'm going to put my snow down there at the bottom, so I'm going to apply some Mod Podge, put the snow in, let it dry, and then add a coat of Mod Podge on top just to seal it in place. And here I am, just putting in my snow. This huge bag, by the way, I picked it up from Walmart. I believe it was $3 and some change. This bag lasts forever, you guys. But here I am just putting in the snow, and I'm giving it a little pat so that way it's pushed in to the Mod Podge and stays in place. Now while that's drying, I'm going to take one of these wood stems. I got this huge bag from Dollar Tree. I'm only going to need one, and I will go ahead and spray paint this brown. And now that everything is dry, I'm going to go in and add my little village people. Just to let you know, Dollar Tree has tons of them, and they come 2 or 3 pieces in a pack. So definitely check out Dollar Tree if you would like to create maybe a small or big village this year. And they also have these mini trees, which I'm definitely in love with. I did pick up a few packs of those, but here I just put everything together basically in my frame, and then I'll go ahead right now and glue it with my glue gun. You want to place everything in the frame first just to take a look at it, just to get an idea of how it would look if you'd like to move things around. So definitely place everything in the frame first and then go ahead and glue it just like I'm doing here. And look at this, isn't it cute? Now it's time to add this star on top of the tree. So here's the pack where I got this golden star, and it's supposed to be a sticker, and it has a foam in the back. I just peel off the foam piece in the back, and using hot glue, I'm just going to glue that on the top of the triangle frame, on the top of my tree. Now that I'm done with the entire frame, I'm going to take the wooden stem that we had previously. I'm going to add a little bit of Mod Podge onto the bottom of it and add a little snow to that as well, because you can't have snow on the tree without snow on the stem. Am I right? So I'm going to, like I said, put some Mod Podge, sprinkle on some snow, and let that dry. And last step, now it's time to apply some hot glue onto the wooden stem and just put your frame in place. Make sure it is centered so it doesn't wobble or fall or tip over. So just make sure you place the stem in the center. And that's it. Doesn't it look pretty? I like the way it turns out. I might make another tree that's white instead of green, and I might add some ornaments on the outside of the triangle frame and maybe some lights. But here's my next project. I have this witch wreath form that I picked up from Dollar Tree, and now I'm just going to cut the bottom. I just need the triangle part to make my Christmas tree. So I'm going to cut the bottom, and it depends on how long you want your tree to be. You could always cut it here, but as for me, I'm going to make one that's very long. So I'm going to cut from the bottom, like the witch hat part. I know some of you guys might not be able to find the witch hat now since Halloween is over, but I decided to share with you anyways. If someone finds it maybe in the clearance section, or sometimes Dollar Tree just has them a little bit longer after Halloween is over. So I just decided to share this project with you anyway. But yeah, so now I'm just going to break the bottom. You could use wire cutter, or you could just bend it back and forth, which I realized works just as good, and that bottom part should pop right off. So once that bottom part is off, you should have something that looks like this. Of course, it depends if you want your tree a little bit longer or shorter, but you should have just a triangle piece. Now I'm going to set that aside for a minute. You're also going to choose a color of ornaments you'd like. I picked up 2 packs of these ornaments from Dollar Tree, and it's the one that comes 15 in a pack. You can definitely do the ornaments that are smaller, but I felt this fits perfectly into the wreath form. Now I'm also going to need this garland from Dollar Tree, and it's 15 feet long, but I will not be using the whole thing. Now I just open up my garland and I try to make it as straight as possible because it'll be easier to work with if it's straight. And now I'm just going to hot glue it onto the wreath form itself. This project was so easy to do, you guys have to give it a try. And you could also hang it on your wall, which I'm going to do. I will be hanging this maybe on my front door or on the wall, but you could also have a stand to it on the bottom and have it standing somewhere. You don't have to necessarily hang this. Or another idea for this is that you can make 2 or 3 of these and maybe have them different sizes standing side by side. That would look great as well. Now I'm just going to cover the entire thing with garland, applying hot glue as I go and letting it dry. Just give it a few seconds before moving on to the next piece. And you could also add fairy lights or Christmas lights to this. I think that would look great as well. Now that I'm done with the triangle part, when I get to the end, I will just cut the rest of the garland off and I'll just measure and cut the middle sections and just glue those in place as well. And this part is definitely optional. I didn't have any snow to spray on my tree, so I went in with this white acrylic paint. It's white by Craftsmart, and I just put a little bit on my brush and just added a little bit of white onto my tree here. Now I'm going to go in with the same golden star that I used in my previous project. I'm going to take off the foam from the back, the sticker foam, and using the hot glue gun, I'm going to glue that on the tip of the tree all the way on top. Now here's the fun part. It's time to add the ornaments. So I have these hooks, also from Dollar Tree, and I will be adding my ornaments to the tree just like you see here. Let me just show you really quick how to do it. You just put in your ornament, close the bottom, and then I'm going to bend it halfway through because I don't want it hanging too low. So make sure you have it bent like in the middle part, and then you just hang that there, and that's it. It's super simple. I am doing one red, one gold, but you can definitely go with whatever color ornaments that fit your theme. And now I'm just going to finish the rest of the tree. It's going to be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 up there, and I'll be right back. And here it is. I haven't hung it up on the wall yet, but you can definitely add lights to this, and I think it will look great. And don't forget about my other project. Make sure to give that a try as well. And let me know down in the comments what you think. I'd love to hear from you. And let me know if you would do anything differently. So just make sure to stop by the comment section and let me know what you think. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe for more fun DIYs. Thank you all for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.